One of the first things you'll experience in Japan as a first timer is how you'll use your phone for absolutely everything. We're talking navigating complex train stations, translating menus, booking attractions, and even finding restaurants. And that all depends on having an eSIM with reliable data that keeps you connected throughout your day. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly why SIM-Local is the eSIM we recommend for Japan in 2026, why it's better than the other major providers, and also I'm going to take you step by step how to install and activate your eSIM so that you have fast data as soon as you land in Narita or Haneda Airport in Tokyo, or even Kansai Airport in Osaka. But first, what actually is an eSIM? An eSIM is basically a digital version of a physical SIM card that you usually buy at the airport. But instead of swapping out your SIM card from back home for this physical SIM card at the airport, instead you just simply download the eSIM to your phone. There's no need to hunt for a SIM card shop or wait in long queues. All you have to do is simply activate your eSIM literally on the tarmac when you land so that you're instantly connected to the internet. So you might be asking the question, well Jay, why do I need an eSIM for Japan? Well, if there's one place in the world where I would not want to be without data, that is Japan, because without it, it's really easy to feel lost here. You'll need data for Google Maps to get around on public transport, especially in Tokyo, where the metro stations are incredibly complex and extremely busy. You'll rely on Google Maps for navigating the train routes to find the right platforms and also choose the correct station exits. You'll use Google Maps throughout your days for getting around on foot, by bus, and also by train. So make sure before you arrive into Japan that you have Google Maps downloaded onto your phone. You'll also need data for Google Translate. So a lot of the times, menus and signs and things that you may want to buy are in Japanese. I know, shock horror. In Japan, they have Japanese writing on their products and services, but sometimes they do have English, especially in convenience stores like 7-Eleven. But we spent 2 months in Japan and we needed our phone pretty much every single day to translate something, because more often than not, we didn't know what we were buying. And so when you're at restaurants, even in convenience stores, and you're doing your shopping, it's really handy to be connected to the internet so you can use Google Translate. And it's also really handy when you're speaking to someone from Japan who may not know English, and you can actually have simple conversations, you can ask questions, and you can translate things by having Google Translate. But it doesn't work unless you have data. You'll also want data on your phone so that you can easily keep in touch with the people that you're traveling with, as well as friends and family from back home. And if your hotel Wi-Fi ends up being absolutely terrible, which happens to us an awful lot, ironically, the very hotel we are staying in right now doesn't have the best internet. So it's very helpful to have unlimited data with your eSIM from SIM-Local that you can actually connect to instead. With an eSIM, you can even hotspot to other devices, which we do a lot because we don't want to just watch videos or do work off our phone. We can actually hotspot from our eSIM to a laptop or even an iPad, which is very handy when you're on your travels and you want to get some work done, or you want to watch some videos while tucked up inside a bed at nighttime. There are so many eSIM providers out there, but why exactly is it that we recommend SIM-Local? With SIM-Local, you get truly unlimited data in Japan, so you don't need to worry about running out of data. With SIM-Local, you get unlimited hotspot access. So if you want to share your data with your friends or family, you can do so, and there are no restrictions and no extra charges. What happens a lot with other eSIM providers, and this has happened to ourselves, is that they say that you can share your hotspot with your friends and family, but what they don't say to you is that it's limited to 1 gig per day, which can be very frustrating. With SIM-Local, you are connected to AU by KDDI, Japan's #1 ranked network for download speed. It's safe to say you're going to get fast speeds, which isn't always the case with other eSIM providers. Also, being a top tier network, you're going to get excellent coverage in Japan. We recently spent 2 months in Japan and we had absolutely zero problems with SIM-Local. With SIM-Local, prices are very competitive. You can see here on this chart that their prices for their unlimited plans are consistently cheaper and more affordable than the other major eSIM providers that you've probably heard of. SIM-Local are also completely transparent on their pricing. What you see is what you get. no surprise charges, and no hidden fees. And if you're still not sold on SimLocal, they have a 100% refund policy. So what that means is if someone has issues with their eSIM, or they simply don't want the eSIM anymore, or they just changed their mind, they can request a refund with no questions asked. SimLocal also have a very high rating on Trustpilot, so on your travels, you can have peace of mind knowing that you're in good hands. Next, I'm going to show you step by step how to purchase, install, and activate a eSIM from SimLocal for Japan, so that when you land in Japan, you are instantly connected to the internet. So the first thing you want to do is head over to the SimLocal homepage. You can scan the QR code on screen, or there'll be a link in the description that's going to take you directly to this homepage, and you can do exactly what I'm about to show you on the SimLocal app if you want to do it on your phone. So here it says enter your destination. We're going to put in Japan, nice and easy, and this is going to bring up the plans available in Japan. So we have 5 plans over here. And if you're not too sure which eSIM plan to choose, you can use SimLocal's Find My Plan tool, which makes it super easy. All you have to do is answer a few quick questions: where you're going, how long you're traveling for, and how much data you typically use, and it recommends the best plan for you. And so you can see along the top, you've got top seller, best value, top seller, top seller. I'm gravitating towards this one over here because it's for 15 days and it's unlimited data. The price is $39, so we're gonna buy this one. So over here it's checking that my device is unlocked and eSIM enabled, which it is. And you can check out as a guest or you can create an account. All we have to do here is pay for the eSIM. Over here you'll see add a discount code. So don't forget to use our discount code Karolina to save 5% off your eSIM. You can see discount has been applied. You have saved $1.95. Every little helps, also helps us on the channel. And then you just want to go through and pay for the eSIM. Once you purchase your eSIM, all you need to do now is install it. So we'll go to install plan just over here, and it will present you with a QR code. So all you have to do now is scan that QR code on your camera app on your phone. Now, if you're doing this on the SimLocal app, it's even easier to activate your eSIM. All you have to do is go to My eSIM. That eSIM plan you've purchased will be at the top over there. You can see Japan eSIM unlimited data for 15 days by AU. Let's click on that. And all you have to do is the same thing, install plan. But this time you don't need to scan the QR code. You just have to press download plan and then you activate it just like this. So I'm on the settings here on the iPhone, and you want to go to mobile service, just like that. And what you'll see over here is your SIM. So both my physical SIM card, which is my UK number +44 primary, and my eSIM one, my digital SIM card, which is mobile data from SimLocal for Japan. So you can have both of them on your phone at the same time. Now, what's really important is that when you go to mobile data, you can see the mobile plan is labeled as mobile data. Then what you want to do is go to the top and ensure mobile data is selected in the same name. So if we switch it to mobile data, that's what we want. We don't want to be using mobile data from my UK SIM card at the top there. And then when you come over to here, you can see mobile data. It's activating currently, so it might take some time to activate fully, but you can do this before you arrive into Japan. So once it's activated, when you actually land into Japan, the only thing you need to do is down here at the bottom, data roaming. You want to switch that on as soon as you land on the tarmac in Japan, and then you'll be instantly connected to the internet. You can check out SimLocal's Japan eSIM plans, including their unlimited data options, by scanning the QR code on screen or clicking the link in the description. And don't forget to use our discount code Karolina for 5% off your eSIM. If you're planning a trip to Japan, we highly recommend watching our first hour in Japan video. It should be on your screen right now. And in that video, we show you exactly what you need to do as soon as you land in Japan. Highly recommend watching that video. We have many other video resources that you can use to plan your Japan trip. We hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the
next video.